purpose, actually the original purpose of the Buddha is to engage. He was a prince, so he became a monk because he wanted to transform not just only himself but also social structure. So if he would have been a king, he just only transformed one kingdom. But the way that he did, it's just like even right now, his work, his ideas still on. So I just try to back to the original source. That's it. No more, no less. But I try to how can I say emphasize that actually this is what the Buddha did in his own time. But now text never change, but context change. We need to reinterpret something. That's it. For environment specifically, we try to do preventively. I mean, we have the one teaching called dependent origination. Because of this happened. Because of what we try to reduce just only carbon footprint. It's not just only this, but also the whole system. That when people realize that when they choose something that harm environment, not just only him. For example, in so many events that arrange for environment, but they use single-use plastic bottle. They don't provide the cooler, for example. So we need to walk the talk, and because in monk life, when we go out for collecting food that people offer, so many plastic bags are used. So now we try to send a message that if monks stand up and tell people that okay, we can eat what you offer, but also we need to let the world have the right to consume something, especially our children, like younger generation, and we can start now. That's something that we try to do.
My name is Muhammad Nuruddin Lemu. I'm a director for research and training at the Da'wah Institute, Islamic Education Trust, Mina in Nigeria. I'm also a member of the faith-based mediators with the Berghoff Foundation. I think one of the most important things I have always admired about the Venerable Napan has been his commitment to peace building. He is sincere, he is not in it for the short term, and he is not in it for just one group. He really wants to make the world a better place. And so I think anybody in peace building would admire and respect the kind of commitment and be inspired with the amount of effort and work he does. So as always, anytime I meet him, it's more energy, more smiles, and it's a pleasure to know him and be inspired by his work also. What he has been doing has been very unique to this context, and of course in his situation it's definitely difficult when people see a monk doing that type of work. But I think in every religious community there's the need for the religious leaders to be more engaged in social issues, in problems to do with environment, poverty, interfaith peace building, inter-ethnic peace building. And so these are all universal principles that are applied in unique ways in different environments. And so for me, it is a lot of learning, and we hope to learn more about the experiences here in Thailand, and of course to see what would be applicable in other parts of the world from here.
My name is Laura Anyola Tufon from Cameroon, and a member of the Network for Faith-Based Mediators. In fact, just everything about him, his work, himself, the way he expresses himself, and the way he interacts to the different areas in his work and in the world. Well, there is something he said that impressed me a lot, that most of the times our peace building work is done without without people knowing about what we do. So that's the first thing I'm taking home, that I have to talk about it and let's talk about my peace work and let people know also about my peace work. And when it's like that, I am also building peace by sharing, by communicating to other people who are not in my circle.